Well, let's hope the sticker's right today, because creek's right down there. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing from Scratch. Man, today's just one of those days. You ever wake up one day and go, what the hell am I going to do today? Well, today's that day for me. I woke up this morning trying to figure out what I was going to do. Man, just not feeling very motivated. You know, it's so hot right now. All the creeks and rivers are down. Fishing's tough, and I'm like, man, nothing's just calling me today. Nothing's just jumping out at me saying, man, you need to go do this. Well, those days happen. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're fishing or working or chasing women. Who knows? I mean, it's all the same. You have your good days and your bad days, and you have your off days, and today's just one of those days. But the one thing that I like to do, or try to force myself to do when I have days like this, is, man, just get off your duff, get off the couch, and get out there and go see if you can't make something happen. Because it's just, you're not going to catch them from your couch if you're fishing. You're not going to find what you're looking for staring at your TV. And I'm going to try to prove that today. So what I'm doing, I'm just going out and rambling around, you know, just going out looking and making a few casts and seeing if I can't get into some good fish. I think we're going to try to prove a little point here today, because the spot that I'm at, this is one of those spots, everybody that fishes has them. You know, it's that spot that you don't go to that often because, you know, it's so used. The parking lot, you know, the side of the road's worn off big enough to park a tractor trailer in. You know, everybody in the county comes there and fishes, and it's just highly pressured. But that does not mean that everybody that fishes there knows what they're doing, or got lucky that day, or had what the fish was looking for. So you don't ever know. And the only way to know for sure is to get out and try it for yourself. So we're going right down there to that big old hole of water. We're going to try it for ourselves. Come along. And I'll tell you, if you watched my little video on reading water, this right here is a perfect spot. It has got everything that you need, everything that you look for to hold good fish. And she's looking pretty good today. She's real low. I mean, like I was saying earlier, it's been so hot, even with all the rain we got when old Fred came through and tried to wash us away. It didn't take long for all the rivers and creeks to get back down to a level that kind of sucks for fishing. I mean, really and truly, the water level should be up to, well, that rock right there with that light colored stick on it, that's usually in the water, and it's a lot of times it's up on the top of it. So she's 3 feet down. I can see the bottom of the deeper sections out there, which is not good, but we're gonna try it. We're here. I've got some bait. I've got old barbless hook on, and I'm gonna see what I can make happen, because I ain't got nothing else to do today. Let's get after it. that right there. How's that for a nice trout? I told you. Sometimes just paying attention works out better than luck. That's a nice rainbow right there. Obviously, I'm going to be taking this into the house because it swallowed it, and after that last little brook I had, man, I'm looking forward to another good meal. But right there you go. That's a nice rainbow. I'd say 17, maybe somewhere in that vicinity, somewhere around 17 inches. We'll measure it, get a good idea when I get back up to the car. But there you go. Yes, it's good. And washed off. The fat mama, fat trout. Good little female trout. That'll be a good eating fish right there. Goodness. Oh man. It's hotter than hell down there right now. Goodness, man. Been out in that sun, it's starting to bake. You know, that's a kind of a point I want to make. Something that's probably one of the hardest things for me to learn about fishing is what I just did. You know, I was down there looking around. I caught that nice rainbow, which we'll measure here in a minute. But I've been coming to this spot for a long time now. You know, I said earlier that, you know, let's go try out a spot that a lot of folks fish and see if we can actually catch fish. Well, that was a little misleading on my part because I've been fishing here for years. I come here all the time. Now, this is one of those spots that everybody comes to. And everybody around here goes down there and fishes. That's why the parking area looks like that up through there. It's big enough for a tractor trailer to park in. And everybody goes down there and fishes, but not everybody goes down there and catches the quality of fish that I seem to catch out of here. I have caught numerous trout over 20 inches out of the spot over the years. I caught my personal best rainbow out of this spot, which was 25 and a half, 25 and 3/4. Anyways, it's a 5.5 pound rainbow out of the spot a few years ago, and I just saw 2 more of those in there. And there's one of them in there that it's pushing 30 inches. It is a huge fish. I'd say it's somewhere in the 6 to 7 pound range. And it's just chilling in the bottom of that big hole down there. Now, I can tell you there's probably been 20 people have come by here and stopped to fish today. And that fish is still in there. The one I caught was still in there. And this all just correlates back to what I said when I was talking about reading the water a couple of videos ago. I came here when this place was super low after catching a few really good fish here, and I just studied it. I looked at it. I understood how the bottom layout is, and just simply because of that, I can come here and catch those fish. Now, the one piece of little nugget of knowledge, the piece of advice that's was so hard for me to learn was when to walk away. I mean, that fish is still down there. You know, could I stay down there and keep flogging the water and possibly catch it today? Yeah, that is a possibility. Could I leave and the fish just leave and me never see it again? Yeah. Could somebody else pull in right after me and walk down there and catch that fish? 100% yes. But the thing I learned, or at least was instilled in me, was I'm down there. I've been making casts at that fish. I've got it spooked. I caught a fish right out in front of it. It's 1,000 degrees. I'm sweating my ass off and I'm making bad decisions. And that's the time to walk away. Go back, cool down, recuperate, rethink your strategy, and come back, and 9 times out of 10, you'll catch that fish. And if you're not, that's just part of fishing. But knowing when to walk away is one of the most difficult things about this kind of fishing to me, and it's hard for me to do. But I'm going to do it because I know if I stay down there, my odds of catching that fish are very nil, because I'm starting to make bad decisions because of the heat. And I'm going to go chill out and come back. maybe this evening. We'll see. Alright, let's get a quick measure on our fish here. I'm curious to see if my eyes were bigger than the fish actually is. Let's see here, I got my measuring stick. Let's see what this old fish actually is. Alright. Well, my eyes were a little bigger. Let's see here. We are... Oh! $14 and some change. 14 3/4. See, that's what happens. That's how fish stories start. You get down there next to the river and you catch one. Dude, that thing was a monster. I hung it and it got off. It was 37 feet long, weighed 250 pounds. That's just part of it. You get down there and like I said, your eyes get a little bigger than the fish actually is. But hey, I'm not complaining. 14.5-inch fish. That's better than the 0.0-inch fish that I would have caught staying at home today. But I'm gonna get back down there, I think, once it cools down a little bit. I still haven't made a decision yet, but we'll make a decision here in a second. I don't know. But man, pretty fish for this time of year. It's got some good color to it. It's gonna be a good eating one. Welcome back to the creek that dreams are made of. We're back, same day. Come back with a little bit different tackle, running a lighter reel with a lot lighter test because the water's so clear. I'm going to see if we can't turn this day of rambling into the day that I beat the PB Rainbow. But you're going to have to wait till next time because just so happens that I'm out of time for today on this video, and little suspense never hurt anybody. I appreciate you guys watching, and remember, smash the doo-doo out of that like button and then move that little digit, slide it right on over and tickle that subscribe button, and you'll see what happens. Catch you next time.
I'm feeling high.